Hi everyone, welcome back to the Hollywood Actors Guide to Surviving the Film and Television Industry. This is your host, Jennifer Lynn Warren, coming at you from out of Los Angeles, California. Let's talk about that question we all dislike and it's never going away. Tell me about yourself. There's this great quote by Robert Duvall. He said, "A young actor once asked me, 'What do you do between jobs?' I said, 'Hobbies, hobbies, and more hobbies.'" So, tell me about yourself. Knowing how to answer this question now will ease a lot of audition anxiety. The way not to answer this question is to begin with, "I'm an actor and I've always wanted to be one." You've just failed your audition or a chance to make a great first impression. First of all, of course you're an actor. That's why you're at the audition. You weren't delivering pizzas and then accidentally stumbled into the room and knew all the lines. So, you need to have a few answers to this question that you've already practiced ready. So, here is a great place to insert a special skill or that cool thing that makes you quirky and unique. Some of my answers that I often start with in the past, I've said, well, I'm from Pennsylvania, so people often ask if I'm Amish. And sometimes they react, they're like, well, are you? Like they get very excited about that. I have opened with, well, I've recently belly danced for the Saudi royal family and I was on stage with the Gypsy Kings. True story. Of course they want to hear about that. I belly danced for the Saudi royal family. Like everyone's curious about the royal family. So, lots of questions came from that and it was great. I've also said, I have a rescue special needs cat that looks like a hungover werewolf. And he really does. And so anybody who loves animals they're going to be like, oh, that's a great way to explain how your cat looks like. Show me a picture. I have showed my picture of my cat to so many people in auditions because of the way I have answered, "Tell me about yourself." And none had anything to do with me being an actor. So all of these statements I've made are true. They make me memorable to the casting director. It's also a lot more interesting to start with this at a networking event and work in that you just happen to be an actor later, as if it's not even important. Like, yeah, I'm an actor, but whatever. So I want you to take to your journal right now and write out at least 3 different ways of answering this question that have nothing to do with acting. In fact, maybe do more than 3. Maybe do like 10 and then practice them. And then go on weaudition.com, find somebody and have them be the casting director and say, I'm going to answer the question. Tell me about yourself several different ways. Tell me what's working for you. Tell me what makes you interested in me. Tell me what's still coming off as boring. And then you can start curating yourself for your auditions. And by the way, if you have the time and you're really smart, you'll go online and look up the casting director and their associates, find out what they're interested in, see if you have anything in common. And if you legitimately have anything in common, when they say, "Tell me about yourself," you can say something that has to do with something you already know they're interested in. Like, oh, well, I was out bicycling because they're into cycling. And blah, 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 but it has to be true. It has to be true. I think some people might disagree with that because you're like, you're an actor, you can make up whatever you want. But I think it's important that if you're telling them something, especially with a skill that you have, that you not ever lie about a skill. And so make sure that, if it's something that they may cast you for, it absolutely must be true. And so go on weaudition.com, promo code HAG25. You guys know it. You get tired of hearing me say it. HAG25 to get 25% your lifetime membership off forever and ever and ever. Thank you so much for tuning in. Short and sweet this week. Break a leg out there and remember you are not alone.